James is going to be assessed this week. What's your is it not as bad as initially feared with James? Because those calves can be tricky.
Yeah, calves can be tricky, but I suppose we'll see how this week goes and assess him then. But I think hopeful that he pulls through in time, and I think Ryan will be fine. So he's a lot more comfortable than he was on Saturday anyway, and maybe not as bad as he thought.
So when you said fine, it's like penciled in for the semi-final of the
Well, not 100%, but I think he'll be there or thereabouts. So it's looking very positive for him.
Good stuff. When you just a bit of housekeeping, so how do you watch the Toulouse match? Do you want a day off and you watch that at home?
Yeah.
Or do you just get together and watch it, or is that for later on?
No, I watched it at home, so it was good viewing. To be fair, exciting game.
Yeah. What's your takeaway with your coach's hat on from that match?
I think I don't think there's that much new with Toulouse in terms of the way they attacked the game at the weekend. I think they're very good in that counter attack. When you kick loosely to them like they did, they're very, very dangerous. And obviously their set piece as well. They've definitely improved in a lot of areas, and they stayed playing till the very end. So typical kind of French Toulouse. Historic win it was, crowd behind them, very, very open play. So, they're very, very dangerous, and defensively you have to be on the ball.
And obviously, the win over Leicester, you kind of ran away with it at the end. I mean, how much can you take out of it in terms of a test? I think some of the analysts after Eddie O'Sullivan were saying maybe, or Jamie Heaslip even, that Leinster weren't really tested. What do you realistically take out of a victory like that?
Oh, there's lots of positives from the game. It's not a very simple game plan to be, to play against. It's difficult because they kick the ball a lot. The big men, they kick chase hard. They're physical. They have a big pack. So there's lots of positives in the game. I thought our set piece was really good. I thought defensively we were okay at times, definitely better in the second half. So there's loads of growth and scope to get better. And we executed very, very well at times, and scored some lovely tries. So lots of positives and a lot of work-ons as well. And but physically, I thought it was a decent game. They're big boys, Leicester, and when they get on the front foot, they're hard to stop.
Absolutely. Just in terms of already having qualified for the playoffs as top seeds in the URC, is there certain specific other goals that you set for this next 2-week block as opposed to just winning the games? Is there targets that you want to see the guys who are not frontliners achieve?
I don't think there's targets, but it's definitely it's an unbelievable opportunity for some of these guys, isn't it? You look at someone like John McKee and Brian Deeney last season getting their opportunities, and they've kicked on now, and they're in a great place. So it's hugely exciting. It's going to be a great couple of weeks, hopefully, to see what some of the younger guys are made of, and a lot of experience going with them, mind you, as well. So it's just about putting your hand up and taking that opportunity and showing everyone what you can do, and that's the exciting part. That's what I'm excited to see out there.
Yeah. Just last one for me. Johnny Sexton did an interview with the Sunday Times yesterday. He spoke about how he would step away from rugby because maybe the dressing room was sick of hearing from Johnny, and he won't go into punditry straight away because he finds it hard to criticise players, or even as coaching maybe find it hard to deal with it. How have you found it? Obviously the separation to London Irish for a while, but how have you found coaching guys you used to play with, and how have you settled into that role?
I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. I think I've tried to maintain obviously good relationships that you would have had with some of my ex-teammates, but at the same time keeping my coach's hat on and not spending too much time with them down having coffees or anything like that, or telling too many stories. But it's been good. It's been good. Lads have been great. The coaches here have been great with me as well in terms of the knowledge that I'm getting off them and the experience that they have. So it's been seamless enough. It's just been really enjoyable and a great group to work with. So it's I found it. I suppose coaching from a younger age has probably stood to me, and trying to manage people as well and have those conversations when they need to be had and then stepping away from it as well when the time is right, and not pushing someone too far. So there's lots that you can learn in this environment, and you know that's what I'm doing at the minute, gaining more experience, but really enjoying it. Yeah, great environment to be in.
And there will be some backroom movements, I guess, within Leinster with Stuart moving on. Do you know will you have the same role next year, or is there something else in the line?
Yeah, I'm probably going to stay in the same role by all accounts. It's I suppose I'm happy with the way things are going. I can chip in with bits and pieces, you know, whether it be attack, defence, you know, breakdown, etc. So I'm not just confined to one thing, which is nice. And if I see something that needs to be fixed or a better way of doing it, you know, coaches are all ears. So it's a nice role to be in, and it gives me the opportunity as well to learn more and develop myself.
Thanks, Seán. Best luck.
Cheers, Michael.
Seán, it's Don here. Of the other Heineken semi-finals, which team would you least like to meet in the final if you're lucky enough? The English club, Exeter, or the French club, La Rochelle, in your pack?
I think there's no easy game against either of those two. I think Exeter were very impressive at the weekend. Very impressive the way they went about their business. High tempo game, big pack of forwards, you know, and extremely dangerous backs. And then you have the La Rochelles, where we've seen again at the weekend about how physical it can be, and you know how they got over the top of teams. So it's, you know, there's no easy game now. You're into big boys rugby. You're into finals rugby now. And you know, any of those teams are very dangerous. So. But we have a big job in getting over Toulouse first, and that's priority now in our heads.
Indeed. As skills coach, did you build on Hugh Hogan's work, or did you develop any new approaches yourself?
Yeah, no, I've been chatting to Hugh quite a bit. He's been great, to be fair. So I've taken on some of the stuff that he had implemented here, but I put my own twist on other bits and pieces as well. I kind of I like to keep things simple in people's heads and not be too complicated, and give them a clear understanding of what way we want to do things in certain areas. So no, Hugh's been brilliant. He done an awful amount of work here with a lot of lads and built great relationships. So definitely took a bit of his advice and Leamy's, to be fair, and you know, but you want to put your own spin on things as well, and build your own little repertoire.
Indeed, you must be feeling a bit sorry for London Irish going down again at the last hurdle.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're out of the setup, it's you don't. I'm not keeping as close as I on it, but they have been playing pretty well as of late, and yeah, falling at the last hurdle again, but. They've had a pretty good season, I'd say, for their standards, so they're probably happy enough.